Hello, thank you for listening to the Fillet podcast. This is episode 185. I'm Grant Fierro here with Mike Medina.
What's up, Grant? How's the
What is
weather?
Weather? Back to the weather talk. It's been a little while since we had weather talk.
Fuck you.
LA is sunny again. We did have 4 straight days of rain. That does not happen here. Everyone lost their mind. It was trash.
Oh yeah, you guys are really losing your mind on that 4 days of rain.
That's so much for here, 4 days in a row.
Christ, dude.
That does not happen.
We just got shit on with like 6 inches of snow, fam.
The sun did not come out for 4 days. No one could skate.
Oh God, jeez Louise.
It was trash.
I know how we are for like 4 months of the year.
I don't know why you live there.
Man, because living out there is expensive as shit. We all can't afford to live in La Jolla like you, bro.
I don't live in La Jolla. Never have. But I just don't know how you, like, that's crazy that you get stuck with that weather.
You live around like politicians and shit.
No, I don't. Anyway, because Mike thinks I live in La Jolla, let's just get into these topics, Mike, before you get carried away. Kader, Sylla is pro.
Yeah, the whole world's happy, huh?
Everyone's happy, I think. I don't know why you wouldn't be happy.
Yeah. That's the winner of the week for sure.
But first off, Mike, did you expect him to go pro right now?
Yes.
You did?
Absolutely.
You did expect it. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you expect
it? I think that the board demand is there. I think that I've said it multiple times on the show before. I think that he is, to use a term that's kind of fucking whack, I think he's by far the leader of the new school. I think that he's fucking 16 now.
Okay.
Imagine when he's 26. How different of a industry skating is going to be, right?
Yep.
In 10 years, and how relevant he will still be.
Oh, for sure.
And that's the main point I need to make there, I guess, is that he is his generation's Reynolds. Watch.
But you didn't think they were going to wait till Baker 4?
Nope. I think that's fine. I think it's perfect. I think everything is the way it should be with that.
I think it's fine. I have absolutely no issue with it. But if you asked me 2 weeks ago when I think Kader's going to go pro, I would have said.
I think that's what everyone was thinking, right? Isn't that kind of cheesy? I don't think that's the way Baker does it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say it would be cheesy, but yeah,
not cheesy. I would say expected. Yeah, it was a much better choice of word.
And I think I think that's going to be. We've had amazing Kader footage. We will talk about what we got this week.
A lot of amazing Kader footage too. Let's not forget that.
I think Baker 4 is going to be. That's going to be like the Kader part that people are going to watch for a while.
By far, I completely agree.
I mean, we already know there's a photo of him hurricaning Hollywood 16. And we know that's going to be held on to until Baker 4.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a lot of, I'm sure, amazing footage in that.
So wait, you think that it's too early, or you just think
No. I'm fine with it. I just didn't expect it. Yeah, I'm completely fine with it. That kid,
I love it.
I love watching him skate. I think just about everyone, all generations, love watching Kader skate.
Yeah, and if you ever watch his footage, he's only on sessions with the big dogs.
He constantly looks like he's having fun,
for sure.
Which is just a sick bonus. His trick selection's rad. He, like you said, end of the day, a big part of being a professional skateboarder is having a demand for your board, and I'm sure Kader's boards are going to sell.
I mean, we saw it with Zion, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
What'd Zion go pro at, like 18, 17? It's not like it's that much later.
18 or 19, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like it's that much later, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think Kader...
He's been around for a minute already, dude.
Yeah, but I think people still think of him as like a kid. Like I don't think people are thinking of Zion as a kid.
Yeah, good point. Very good point.
But I mean, even with Kader's wheels, like they had the Spitfire did the Kader's radial wheels a couple months ago, and I think they're still coming out with them. But like those sold so quick at Slappy's, at least. Like those were in, and the next day they were gone.
Would you ride them? Because I definitely would.
I wouldn't ride 58 millimeters, but I would ride.
You know what I'm saying, though.
There were some 53s. Yeah, of course, I'd love to ride Kader wheels. I think Kader's sick.
Man, fuck it, I'll ride 58. Still get a cruiser board.
And do what? What are you gonna do with some 58s?
Kick flips.
Your board will feel so heavy.
Oh god, dude, that'd be massive.
No, yeah, for sure though.
Cruising over everything though, all the bumps.
Yeah. No, I think Kader's tight. I'm hyped he's pro. I wasn't expecting it, but super stoked.
I think that he had a hell of a year, and I think that he's on everyone's radar as far as the Scramble, like to lead into what we were probably going to talk about next.
Yep.
I think that with his footage with the Am Scramble coming out right before this, I think it was really good timing on that.
For sure.
On like that aspect. But as far as like what you're saying about Baker 4, I definitely think that will be his like set in stone Kader part.
Yeah, I agree. But real quick, Mike, before I do want to, of course, get into Am Scramble, but speaking of Baker 4, now that Kader's pro, do you have a guess of? I mean, Baker 4 is still a little ways away. They're saying 2019. Do you think they'll have some pro announcements there?
It's a good point. I mean, it's a good question.
Any guesses on who?
No. Who's left?
I mean, Zach Allen's Am.
I don't think he's got the pull right now.
You don't think he'll be pro by then?
I don't think so.
What about Dante?
That could be a thing.
Dante goes pro?
I could see that. That'd be cool, man. They do need to get another pro young kid out there. Like not young kid, but you know what I mean? Like they do need to get another younger dude board out there.
Yeah. Could be the case.
It's not like you see a lot of D boards in the wild.
No, not too often.
I can't say I've ever seen one.
I think I probably have, but yeah, not all the time.
I think if I see a Baker board, it's a lot of the time it's not like a Riley or a Reynolds board, I'd say.
I feel like I don't know. Like I for sure see Baker boards, but I feel like
for sure.
I'll just mainly see like the OG red, white, black letters.
Because that's like top 3 graphic in skating history.
Well, yeah, it's for sure a classic, but I'm saying like when I think of what Baker boards I see, I don't really think of I see this pro board a lot.
Yeah. I feel like I at this point, I think I look at these kind of things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like if I see a board flipped upside down, I look at the graphic and I do look and see if it's a pro board almost every time. I'm not even front.
Well, you already mentioned it. Am Scramble 2018 was released this week. They actually did a premiere in Long Beach.
What's the dudes? Because I'm not as familiar as you are.
Who's in it?
Yeah.
We should just get the list. But there's Tanner Van Vark, Henry Gartland, Kader, Pedro Delfino, Simon Bannerot.
Who's the 0 guy?
Oh, it was Gabriel Summers. He's from Australia.
Yeah, totally.
Fabiana Delfino. That's pretty close to everybody. That might be everybody. But I could be forgetting. Justin Henry, yes.
All right, word. Yeah, he's the winner for me.
That was so sick. Oh, he's your. I was gonna ask because I know you like that question. If there's an
MVP,
a standout, yeah, that's
yeah. Justin Henry's the shit, dude.
Really? Okay. What were you psyched on that he did in there?
He's probably my 3rd favorite Am right now.
Why?
Oh, I think he's the shit. He's unique. It looks different. I like the Smith grind up the rail was my favorite.
Dude, the 50 and the Smith up that were super rad. And his nollie heel over the rail into the bank was tight.
Very fucking tight. I think that him riding for Quasi is something I like about him. He's a Midwest dude. I like that. I don't know. I think he's sick. The fucking bonk to nose blunt is still like my thing, dude.
Oh, Wally to nose blunt side, yeah.
Shit, dude. Like my God. I think that's
I love his style. He's so sick.
His name. Yeah, for sure. And he's like have you ever seen that funny ass video of him like shooting a basketball or whatever on his Instagram? Did I tag you in that?
I don't think so, no.
Dude, there is like one of the funniest, like, you know how I like good humor in skating. Yes. You know I love that shit, right?
Yes.
And there's this one of him shooting a basketball, and he's like, I'm the best. I'll play you for $5,000. Actually, just 50. Like, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'll fucking tag you in it, and you'll love it. I'm telling you.
So Justin Henry's your MVP?
Yeah, for sure. And I've seen him skate in person, so you know how I am. Like, I always appreciate that a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. For me, the MVP, I would probably go Tanner Van Vark. Henry Gartland stood out a lot in terms of like that dude is so gnarly.
Oh, he is one of the gnarliest.
He's so buck. But Tanner Van Vark, I mean, for sure killed it, and I love watching him skate. So I would just have
that
to give
fucking nose blunt pretzel is insanely good.
Is that even pretzel?
Not have done it even better. I mean, it's definitely
people say pretzel about turning the other way.
I guess true. I mean, it's definitely a backbreaker.
It is. It's just wild, regardless.
That is, you couldn't have done it any better either. He did it literally perfect.
Yeah, it was so good. It was full,
pretty fucking sketchy spot.
Way fast. Yeah, the landing looked pretty crust there.
Yeah.
A lot of the spots actually, dude, his wall
I
ride
think
on
he is
that
the
bank
best
over the
AM.
3-stair was so sick.
I think he's the best AM skating has right now.
He's so good.
The best dude without a board, in my opinion.
That's a heavy statement, but it can be
He
backed
does
up.
shit that no one else is doing.
I was just gonna
Does it
say the thing
regularly.
that I think people love. It's one of the reasons I love watching him skate. Is his trick selection is so unique. Nobody skates like him.
I agree.
Nobody, nobody would go to that rail and do nose one side 270.
I agree. And what's funny is I
No one
thought
does
that
that
Henry's
trick.
back. What did he do? Back 50 back or back Smith back tail?
On what?
Henry, like the clip right before it.
I think. Wait, was it Henry? Oh, he
Yeah.
did front Smith and went to like front blunt, or yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
front
yeah,
Smith,
okay,
front
cool.
blunt.
Yeah, I was close enough. That was fucking sick. And then I feel like Tanner literally totally outdid that.
That was super rad, but it was like, it was a crazy trick, and he did it super well.
He did.
But it was like, I don't know. If Tanner's trick wasn't there, I would not be saying this. But because Tanner skated the spot like that, like, I think maybe there's other people that would have gone there and thought of what Henry did too. That's not a bad thing. It's crazy, and he did it super well. But nose one side 270 is just so random, and nobody does it. That I saw that, and I was like, "Well, what?"
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. Nailed it.
Canterbury Park is the best.
He's the best one. And then John.
John Delo's your second best name?
Because he's, again, let's use the fucking label, right? Different. He's special.
He is, for sure.
No one skates like John. He's totally fucking unique, man.
I agree. You know, I think really needs to be pro. Now that we're on this topic, I do want to talk about Amp Scramble a little more, though. But real quick, Antonio Doral, I don't know how he's still.
Oh, come on, dude. I feel like I'm already just considered him pro.
Oh, he needs a board.
Like,
but Amp Scramble.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If we're being like realistic here, I feel like I just already think of him as pro. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, he needs.
In my head, like he's just already pro. He's fucking better than the whole team.
He's better than ever. I don't know. Okay, whoa, you need to be careful with your mouth.
Yeah, we're going out there, huh?
Better than everybody on numbers.
Fucking people are just typing.
I like
right now.
Antonio a lot.
Crazy,
Don't get me wrong. But you can't just start saying he's better than Miles. I'm not saying in a way that he's worse, but they're different skaters and they're both so good.
Whoa. Don't fucking talk about Miles, everyone in the comments right now.
Don't downplay Miles.
Well, I got that same pen. That's a good pen, dude.
Oh, really? Bought it yesterday.
That's a good pen.
At Target. Back to Amp Scramble. Fabiana?
Hot as fuck.
Okay, I wasn't going to mention her looks at all, but if you want to talk about that. Her footage in this is her. I think that's the most impressive footage I've seen of her so far.
Oh, for sure, dude.
She skated very, very good. Skated spots that I wouldn't have really expected her to skate. Varial flip was sick. She did that switch wide walk thing into the bank.
Did not look lame, and that's half the battle with the varial flip, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like you can do it on a
cool spot. So good in that.
Look lame, and hers did not look lame. And that spot is like, fuck, dude. Take me there every day. I'm not leaving. You know what I mean? Like shit, dude. It looked pretty perfect.
I'm sure it was harder to skate than it looked, though.
I mean, that's assumed, though.
Yeah, yes, but you've been to
baby.
Yeah, that's true. You have been to a hip spot that you thought was going to be perfect.
I damn near started crying when I got there because it was so fucking hard to skate. I had so many fucking trick thoughts.
Let's tell the story real quick. So Mike was in San Diego.
Mike likes to skate hips.
Oh, you talk about yourself. Okay.
Anyway. No, I figured I would just add that in there.
Yes, Mike loves to skate hips. Went to a hip spot. For anyone that's not familiar, Sibo Walker skates it in the flare. He does a nollie frontside 360 heel flip, like a full cap heel, but nollie. And this thing looks good in footage. And in person, it's not very good. It's crusty. The ground's trash.
You have to push so hard just to.
Yeah, you can skate it downhill or uphill depending which way you want to go, basically. It's just trash. And Mike had all these tricks in mind.
Dude, I was on the plane.
This was like your number one spot you wanted to skate in San Diego.
Yeah, it was literally my number.
Get there, Mike tries 3 frontside flips. And this thing sucks. I was like, Mike, I tried to tell you.
You did. I remember you driving your own car, and looking at me and being like,
said, Mike, it's harder to skate than you think.
Grant, I remember you looking at me, driving there. You looked at me and you were like, it's not very good.
It's cool. It's cool, but it's not easy to skate.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
It is hard to skate.
And there was 2 spots that I literally was on the fucking plane there looking at, like, oh, I'm gonna do this for sure.
Oh, and then the ledge and then the
That ledge into the fucking, oh my god. It
That's
looks
awesome.
on footage, it looks like a bank or a ledge into like a small bank. And you get there and it's a fucking bank, or it's like a ledge into a fucking hill bomb on the street.
That's what I'm saying about this hip spot in Scramble. You never know.
It was like the ground was like straight sandpaper at that fucking spot too.
It was pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, not every spot's perfect in California.
Good
As you guys
time,
make
man.
it out to be.
Time driving around with Grant, not skating spots.
Oh, that's amazing.
Doing over blunt slides, getting smoked at skate parks.
He did get bodied at the skate park. But speaking real quick back to Scramble. So yeah, Fabiano
for the third guy.
Pedro Delfino, I have to mention him. I mentioned Fabiano. He is gnarly.
That's probably most people's MVP.
I really get nervous like watching him skate. Like it's kind of hard to watch.
Yeah, dude. Especially
his slams,
him knocking himself out. Don't you think he's gonna knock himself out every fucking time now?
I just when they show him like walking up a set of stairs or something, I'm just like, okay, a slam is coming. I don't know if I want to see it.
I completely fucking agree.
But I don't want to say that in a way of taking away from his gnarliness.
Bring that shit on, dude. Bring it on.
He's so gnarly. He's 50 on that hubba.
Dude, I hate even using that word, but like really.
But what did you say?
He's like a savage ass dude, man. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, and I don't use that word either, but in this it makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't like using that word because it sucks. But like, dude,
he's a gnarly dude.
Yeah, the gnarliest one we got.
Dude, he's
I would assume he gets aboard pretty soon as well, man.
You think?
I mean,
going into Scramble,
on the right path to do so.
He is
the Scramble route. He's riding for a company that, in my opinion, does need another pro after Jamie. There's somebody else. I mean, who else? Was Jake before or after Jamie?
After.
So I mean, that's cool. But I think that Pedro is a bigger draw than Jake, in my opinion. As far
people like Jake.
I agree. I love Jake. I'm not even saying. I think he's.
Yeah, no, I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. But I think Jake has. I do know what you mean, but I think Jake has like a pretty good following.
I think he's sick as fuck. I'm not saying anything negative about the dude at all. I just think that when it comes down to board sales and a person going into a board shop and seeing either or, I think that they would choose a Pedro board, in my opinion. That's totally my opinion, and I could be way the fuck off, and I could be the 1% on that. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here thinking about it because I think it's probably kind of close. I don't know though, because I could see for sure kids.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Jake is shit. I think they're two completely different kinds of skating, and from my perspective as an audience member, I would watch a fucking Pedro part over a Jake part every single time.
Okay. I'm picking Jake over Pedro.
That's fine. I love that. Dude, popping over fucking bump to bars. I
love watching dudes skate bump over bars, and he's so good at it.
He is.
Pedro's gnarly.
Jump over bump to bars, I'm picking Westgate every time.
That's a good one to pick.
I think he's the best one at it.
He probably is, yeah. That's a very good point. Westgate. Kader killed the Scramble, by the way. Bennett grind. Simon, wait, whoa. We can't talk. We have to talk about Simon. I thought going into this Scramble, I thought if anyone's getting aboard tonight, I'm picking Simon. It didn't happen.
Let's talk about a brand that needs new boards too. Shit.
And at the premiere.
Wait, is Manchild not pro?
No.
That's weird that he wouldn't be on the Scramble. I think that he's a pretty big name don't you think?
Yeah, I think my guess is when
Simon Banner out, in my opinion.
I'd say pretty similar.
Yeah.
I think Manchild has I think known for their skating is similar. Manchild might be more known like personality wise.
Yeah,
it's good for him.
I think that his part in Lakai is better than Simon's part in Girl or in Doll.
Simon doesn't even have a full part.
But you know what I'm saying? Like the footage I've seen from Simon is not as good as the footage of
okay. I mean, yeah, everyone has their opinion. I wouldn't say that. I would say that
I think Manchild fucking rips, dude.
Simon is gnarly though. Have you seen Simon skate rails?
Yeah, I like it. I love it. Actually, I liked. I thought, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was my favorite part from that
The
doll.
footage and doll.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought going into it, Simon could go pro tonight because he's been on a tear. Honestly, he's had a lot of footage come out.
I don't feel like there's enough, dude. There's not enough, man.
You should watch some Simon footage you haven't seen. There's
Yeah,
good Simon footage.
you're
The
right.
girl and Kodak video, we can
It was pretty cool.
go into that. MVP of that, 100% Simon to me. Tail side, front side flip was psycho.
I swear we're gonna disagree again. You want to know who mine is? Manchot.
In that,
Yeah, he
Really?
skates the same spots as him and almost does the same kind of tricks.
Mike, Simon, if you said what is the best clip in that video,
What is?
it has to be. You cannot deny it was Simon's.
Yeah, fine.
Tail side, front side flip into the street was
That was
so
fucked
gnarly.
And the way that it like popped over too was pretty sick, dude.
Dude, he had to go so fast to do that. That was
That's
fun.
fine. That's fine. We'll agree with that. Or I'll agree with that. We'll agree on that.
They were killing it in the bowl for sure. Manchild was on a good
That
one.
bowl looks perfect.
It looked crazy. It was all like clear.
Fiberglass and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
it's called.
Dude, Malto, this is random, but Sean Malto did such a cool back tail on that.
Yeah.
Like, sat on it in the bowl.
That was like what led in the little bowl segment, right?
Yeah, I think it was towards the beginning of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I would also assume that there's stuff they got out there that they're saving for
I
something.
don't know anyone who uses Kodak anything.
No?
You use Kodak?
No, but I feel like I know people that do. I know a lot of people that are hyped, like friends of mine that shoot film photos all the time that were hyped on that collab.
That's tight. I don't know very many photographers. I'll ask around and see if it's tight.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that were psyched that they did that. And I mean, it's kind of like like they've done a lot of stuff now, Girl and
I think
Kodak.
they should just be giving dudes boards instead of doing collabs with camera companies.
Well, you collab, you get some more money,
That's
and
true.
then you could turn them pro. It's not. I'm sure when you're working at the company, it's not quite as easy as let's turn them pro right now.
I don't know. It seems like small companies turn dudes pros all the time.
Yeah, but every company is different.
All the time. Yeah, something like that.
Gron's iPhone video. Mike, you just watched part of it.
That's cool.
Mike's not that hyped on it. He didn't watch the whole thing.
Sick. The footage was sick, but like the quality is ass.
Yeah, but it's an iPhone video. What do you expect?
I guess. But why? You like how they're like DSLRs are very affordable these days.
Yeah, and Grons puts out edits that are VX. And I would say, and we've talked about this a lot, you could watch it and decide for yourself. I would say Grons actually does VX very well.
I agree. They're fun. They do Grons Island and shit, and those are
Yeah.
cool. I've never had a problem with any of those.
Yeah. So I mean,
Isn't that the one, or is that Grons Island? Is it the one with Tom Knox where he does the tricks before the stairs, or is that Atlantic Drift?
No, Tom Knox is in Atlantic Drift.
But he's not in Grons Island at all.
I don't think he's been in them. No.
Who the fuck is in these videos that I know?
Killian Xander, Max Geronzi.
Okay, he's sick.
Uh,
No, that second dude. I don't know who the fuck that first guy was, honestly.
Killian, I feel like you've probably seen him.
Max Geronzi, he rides for.
Yeah, Geronzi's he's like Grons is kind of like his thing. That's like his crew.
Word.
Diedrich, he's on Enjoy. He was that last dude in this iPhone video that you watched.
Oh, he was ripping.
Who to me, yeah, I'm most hyped on his footage in that because
The song was stupid, but the skating.
I feel like the song went good with it though. Like it was just like a fun thing.
Yeah, I guess that like ping pong table rail spot was the best
Dude,
part.
and how did he Wally like front board the tire of
Oh yeah, that was the best part.
So
Yeah,
sick.
that was sick. You're right.
That dude is so rad.
Right. That was
super
that
cool.
was my favorite clip probably from the whole video, honestly, and it's like 2 seconds long.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I already mentioned their names, but Geronzi and Killian also ripped in that, and a bunch of other dudes had
It was
clips.
long for like, I don't know.
I enjoyed it because to me, I just went into it like I like these dudes' edits usually, and this is just like a fun iPhone thing.
Editing was great.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Editing was totally fine. I have no problem with that. It's just the quality was a little rough after a minute.
That's fair. Let's go into what do we got? We got Trick of the Year. We've talked about that actually on Instagram a little bit.
Shit. Every time I watch this clip, it's more and more fucked up, honestly.
Was this your pick?
Yeah.
It was Milton.
I believe so.
I remember my pick was either Milton or Glick.
Mine was
Milton's
probably,
is so
I'm pretty sure I chose Milton. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter that much. They're all fucked up.
They really are. Yeah, so Milton Martinez gap to lip slide off the helicopter pad to the rail.
I've been presenting it to him. He like doesn't care at all.
I didn't even see the presentation thing.
Evan just walks up to me. He's like, "Yo, you won trick of the year." And he's just like,
Evan?
"Yeah, Evan Smith."
Why Evan?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't it be someone that's one trick like Kelly?
I swear to God, it's not.
That's weird.
Evan Smith. And he's just like, "Yo, you won trick of the year, Millen." And he's just like, "That is fucking sick." Thank you.
Oh shoot, that's funny.
Yeah.
That lip side is so gnarly, dude. I'm stoked that dude is getting some recognition because
He is
wild.
fucked up, dude.
That dude has deserved it for a long time.
Yeah, I agree. And I think honestly, as weird as it is to say, I think that the fact that his English isn't so great may be the reason we don't really hear from him that often. Because like, how the fuck is this guy this good at skating and we never get anything from him?
We get footage from him.
Yeah, but like, so like we get footage from everyone.
Yeah, well, what do you mean? Like, why aren't you more familiar with them?
Yeah, like I feel like he should be a bigger name in skating. Is all I'm trying to say.
Okay,
I guess.
I agree. But I am happy to see that his name is growing because he is actually.
Oh fuck yeah!
He's been in like a lot of the con stuff for years now, and I was like, why is this dude getting slept on? Like he's so good.
Ready? Can you see this?
Yes.
You won a trick of the year. No, we're serious, dude. Thank you. Trick of the year, baby.
All right, well, we can't really see it anymore.
Doesn't that seem weird though? Like, why the fuck would they do it like that? No love for him at all. Clearly.
Good for him though. He got 10 grand.
They gave like Kelly and fucking Kyle like champagne bottles and all this other shit. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Congrats to Milton. I think he deserves it.
yeah, fuck yeah, big props to him.
Right, Townley rough cut.
Especially with like the level of competition of tricks that he went up against were so
For
fucked up.
sure, yeah. There was
Insane.
Did you watch Ryan Townley's rough cut?
Yeah, Ryan Townley's tight.
You're a fan.
I am. He's Cons, right? Cons guy?
Yeah, Cons, welcome.
Yeah, purple. Goes.
That is a great video.
His part in that is sick as fuck.
Townley doesn't have a part in purple.
Then what am I thinking of with the fucking where's the Chucks the whole time?
A lot of people.
No, like the whole time.
Townley, well, this rough cut, you watched this part like a couple months ago. It was probably that.
Oh, then that's
Townley might have a couple clips, but he does not have a part in purple.
Man.
But lip side to Sugarcane down Maryland's 14.
Who's fucking psycho thinking of now?
I think you're thinking of Townley. It's just not in purple. Because when this part that this rough cut is for, when this part dropped, I remember you were saying like he makes the high top chucks look sick.
Okay, then it probably is who I'm thinking of.
It is him. It just wasn't in purple.
Fine.
But dude, I don't know how he. I think it's the first clip in the rough cut. The longest curved like handicap rail board slide was so crazy, and he just sits in the middle of his board. It doesn't even push to a truck. Skates crazy up over bars. That dude has a lot of pop.
Now I'm pissed because I swear to God he was in. No, you're probably right. That was like.
I'm pretty sure.
I remember bringing up this guy's chucks, dude. I remember.
I know it was when this rough cut, the rough cut this for. It was like his own. It dropped a few months ago, and I'm pretty sure it's that.
I'll just give it to you. I know you're probably right. Like you fucking love cons. Why would you not be right?
I don't know, but this dude's Ryan Townley boardside yanked to crook.
Yeah, that is the shit. Oh, that's the thing.
Yes.
Got it.
And you know what I do want to talk about actually is how sick it is.
That's
seeing the process of that in the rough cut. Yeah. They go back. He does it to 50 one day. He's sticking it to crook. They get kicked out. He goes back. You can tell it's a mission. Like he wants to get this before they get kicked out again.
Now I know exactly.
Hops up there, has a shoelace, ties the door open because it's like a hallway apartment thing. So the door's open because he ties it to the rail. Gets the board side, yanks it to crook, runs up there, unties the shoelace, grabs it, and they're out. It's so sick.
Dude.
And no one else would do that. We've talked a lot about unique skating in this episode, and he skates pretty uniquely.
Ryan fucking Townley, dude. Board slide crooked grind guy.
That is psycho.
That is gnarly. Just to even like say it and think about it. Right?
Dude, he's really good at the whole board side yank thing, but that sounds so dangerous. I don't ever want to do that.
I don't think I've ever done a board slide yank in my entire life.
I for sure haven't, and I don't want to. It looks scary on your fingers.
You for sure haven't?
I never have.
Oh, I would have assumed you would have been like, I've done it a couple times.
No, I've never tried that.
Damn, dude.
I don't want to put my fingers next to the rail. Like
I'm scared to do that.
it looks uncomfortable.
That's the word. That's the word right there.
Ryan, you could tell. I mean, that dude skates rails on his boards, and you can tell he's super comfortable with them. I'm sure he's been skating it his boards like that for a while. And I think that probably helps with like the little bit of leverage off the rail. But also, I mean, same with his like lip side sugarcane down Muirlands. Dude, like his truck just like bonks it at the end, but it's so crazy. Like thinking about if you've ever like just boards at a flat bar with rails, you slide. Like you have to really.
Oh, I've
it
never
feels
had
pretty
one.
crazy. Like there's like no
You use
resistance.
rails?
I have my setup that I skate every day, and then I have a board like when we skate slappy curbs on it. When,
Oh, you have
when
rails.
we go to slappy curbs, I have rails on that board.
Cool.
And it's super fun, but I for sure
have a
don't skate that
zip
every day. What?
You have a zip zinger?
No, it's actually like an egg shaped, like a slappy's board.
Sick.
Yeah,
I want a zip zinger.
I haven't had one. One of my friends have them. All like cruise on them. They're fun.
They're
Super
sick.
sick, actually. Yeah, they're so fun.
They look
The
fun.
Zip Zagger ones look cool too. They're like bigger.
Zip Zagger? Yeah, the big ones. That's what I was actually thinking
Those
of.
look fun.
Yeah.
I never stepped on one of those, but they look sick. That's probably more like what I have.
Do
Mine
want
just
to get a
egg.
nice cruiser board, man.
Some old Thunders and Spits. But yeah, okay. So back to skating with rails. So it's like there's no resistance when you board slide or whatever with rails, right? Like it's slippery. And so lip sliding down that handrail and then lifting up to sugarcane without shooting out seems impossible. Like that is so gnarly. He's the man for that.
Yeah, he's tight. Who gives him boards?
He's on Welcome. He's pro for Welcome.
I'd never be able to tell you their pro team other than Nora.
That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could
Nora's
list a
old
few.
boyfriend.
What?
Isn't Nora's old boyfriend pro too?
D-Vargs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's pro.
I think so too.
Alexis Sablone, officially, we talked about this, but now she's officially on Converse.
Oh, it was sick too. That little edit thing was rad as
And
fuck.
Grant Yatsura did it. He did such a good job.
Yeah, that was
Skating
sick.
that was rad. The nollie heel and flat was so good. Heel flipped over the can.
I've been saying this, dude. Fucking look back at all the episodes. It's like the best one, bro.
The best what?
Her and Vanessa are like the best OGs and are still the best ones.
I think she, out of all the women skateboarders I've watched, I think she has my favorite flip tricks.
Oh, for sure.
Like
For
she
sure.
does, all of her flip tricks look so good.
Mm-hmm.
Her switch flip in that weekend edit a couple months ago
Sick, dude.
with Sir Palmer, that switch flip is so proper.
I agree.
She's rad. I'm stoked. I'm kind of interested. I would love to know what really happened with New Balance, if maybe Cons just had a little better of an offer or what. But I'm hyped on it, and I'm stoked to see her on Cons trips in their edits.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna fit super well. It was cool to see so many of the Cons team like posting that welcome thing and just seeing all their different captions, like sounding genuinely psyched that they're teammates with her now. Was just super
would
rad.
you be?
Oh, for sure, yeah. But I'm just hyped to see what comes of it.
Yeah.
Super stoked.
I mean, she's like, as far as women skaters go, I feel like she's like a legend.
She's top tier.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
100%. One of the best.
That's like the right word to use.
Her being on weekend and cons, like that's rad, and it's cool to see her. I'm psyched to see her in the cons projects, like I've been saying, and seeing her in the weekend stuff that she's been in has been super cool. And I'm stoked to see more. Speaking of shoes, Mike, Elijah Berle has a Vans Pro model on the way. He posted them on Instagram.
Oh, dude, what do you think?
What do I think of the shoe? I think it's different looking, which is a plus. It kind of has like a suede toe cap and a rubber toe cap, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the type of shoe I would wear.
Oh, but as far as him getting an original shoe, what do you think?
Oh, it's sick. I think he deserves it, and I love when dudes get shoes.
They couldn't have picked a better guy to give a shoe to right now, I don't think.
Yeah, I think Elijah's on a good one. He's had
Man, he's the shit.
he's had footage recently. I think we're gonna see more stuff with him in FA, of course. They actually he had footage with FA come out this week. Yeah, congrats to him.
Fuck yeah, dude. I bet. You know how I feel about Elijah Berle. That dude's the shit. Pure power.
Yeah, a lot of power. Skates very fast.
Big fan. He's like
Skates gnarly stuff.
Like the only dude that I remember comparing him to is like Omar Salazar for like type power. Serious fucking ATV type shit, man.
That's good actually. I like that. He is. He could skate it all pretty much.
Just like Omar.
See when this drops, maybe a part for the shoe.
No, that's what I'm hoping for too. That's what I was about to say. I was like, I hope we get a part along with this like actual introduction or like the launch of the shoe, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Because I haven't seen any commercials or anything for it other than him saying, "Hey, I have a shoe now."
Yeah, he just said, "I'm honored to announce that the Berle Pro will be dropping February 9th."
Yeah, which I mean, shit, dude. It's not very unlike Vans to like put out a whole campaign for it,
Yeah, I mean, I'll always think of the Kyle Walker campaign.
Dude, thank you.
They killed it with that.
Thank you, dude. Best, like, dude, that's like
anybody. I would love to know who at Vans, just like the team of dudes that worked on that, like they nailed it.
That's like top 3 skate commercials.
That's one of them I always remember. Some of the Paul ones for Nike I'll always remember too.
Those are good.
Like the Ice Cube Today Was a Good Day one.
Yeah, that's legendary.
G-Rod. Was it that 8? When he switched hard flips to triple set in downtown?
The Costin one was really good too. The Costin 2.
Dude, the Costin one is sick.
Yeah, that one was really good. Has neck face in it.
Yeah. The Costin one is rad.
That was a good one.
I want to rewatch the Costin one actually. Yeah, so it's rad to see Elijah getting a shoe, and we were just talking last week about Louis Lopez getting a shoe, so it's cool to see
original shoes,
all original,
not colorways. Yeah, that's
some pro model shoes.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Congrats, both of them 100% deserve it.
It shows me that their brands are really invested in them, and that's sick to see in 2019, where motherfuckers jump around like it's no, you know what I mean, like it's no one's business.
It is good to see.
I like it.
Let's talk about
you stay with when you stay loyal to your sponsors, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Look at how long Louis been with Cons, and look how long Elijah's been with Vans.
I would like to know how long Elijah's been with Vans. It has to be a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Since he anyone's first.
As long as I can remember.
As long as I've known who Elijah Berle is, he's on Vans.
Yeah.
And Louis been on Cons for a decent amount, yeah.
Shit, dude. As long as since he was like a little kid.
He was on Globe.
Yeah, I know, but like that was like when he was little Louis.
Yeah.
He still had long hair and shit.
When he was on Globe, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like it's like, yeah, I know he was on Globe because that Rodney Mullen shit, dude.
He's probably been on Cons for.
He was on Globe when Luan was on Globe.
Yeah, I know.
That's just funny to think about how strong their team was that no one like knew that these dudes were gonna be like.
I remember Luan's Welcome to Nike. It's him and Paul talking on the phone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Paul's like in his park.
Yeah, you're right.
Sick. I remember Louis leaving Globe. And there's an edit of him on the barracks, and he skates in Vans. Because I think he talked about it on the 9 Club, maybe. He didn't really have a plan when he left Globe. He just wanted to move on.
Yeah, I mean, dude, who the fuck's trying to wear globes?
Yeah, probably not Louis. And the Converse thing worked out so perfect.
Yeah, Cons is sick.
Perfect fit for him.
I was skating the park the other day, had these green ones on that actually looked raw as hell.
Green Cons?
Yeah, they were like the ones that you used to always wear, like the ones that are like not like very. They look kind of like just like a basic skate shoe.
They have a star on the back.
Yeah, like I think what are like the names of the one shoes I used to wear all the time? When you say it, I'll know.
One star.
Yeah, I think it's just that, like the 1 star.
Yeah, they have like the 1 star shoe that has the star on the side, and then there's it's called the 1 star CC. It has the star on the back. That
I was on the side for sure.
Yeah, then it's just the 1 stars.
That shoe is tight. It looks good.
That shoe's good.
I like Cons. I think Cons are tight.
Yeah, they have good shoes. I love the team. They kill it.
Purple's a good video too.
Very, very. I watched Bobby's part the other day again.
Oh man,
amazing. Bobby DeKaiser, one of the best.
Rips.
Skate Witches, Mike. You actually let me know. Hit me up to watch this.
Did you like it?
I did. What I liked the most about it is that session towards the beginning on that steep gold bank.
Dude, it looked hard.
Fabiana was ripping on that like pivot to fakie transfer, and then she did like something else on her nose that was
nose
cool.
grind one too.
Yeah, and then Alexa kickflipped off of it was pretty rad. What was I'm drawing a blank. I think Fabiana had the ender, and it was so sick,
bro.
What was the ender?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Fabiana had the ender, and I'm pretty sure it was sick.
Can't remember. She had the ender, and I'm pretty sure it was fucking sick.
I'm sorry. Whatever her last trick was sick, and I think it was the ender is a better way to say it.
I don't know.
She was killing it. I'm hyped on her skating. Like before this week, I would have said, like, yeah, she's cool. And nothing against her, but I just was like, I don't know.
Dude, you're tripping. She's the shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. This week was more convincing. It like reminded me, like, dude, she skates super good.
Yeah.
She's on.
Come on, dude.
Well, Mike, that's pretty much all we got on this week's list.
All right, for sure.
That is, we'll wrap it up. We'll be back next week with 186. All right.